Welcome to In the Workshop, and this time in the workshop I am unboxing and using my new Clarke parts washer. I used to have one of these exactly like this one many years ago, and I don't know what happened to it. I think I lent it to a friend and he never gave me it back. As it clearly says on the box, parts washer, ideal for garage workshop use, 10 litre fluid capacity, handy solvent pump, suitable for use with a wide range of degreasing agents, automatic lid closure in case of fire, tough steel construction. Well, really, not quite as tough as this though, is it? This is a replica of a Roman Gladius Sword, like the gladiators used to use in the arena. But sadly the Roman Empire is long gone, so I just use this for opening packages that come through the post. This didn't come through the post though, so it's an exception to the rule. I actually drove over to Leeds and bought it from the store. Notice my great skill and very delicate touch with this Gladius. So you don't really have to go around cutting people's heads off with this sword or conquering half of the world. You can just be satisfied removing sellotape from a parcel. I have a modest collection of ancient weapons of mass destruction. All of my collection are replicas, but some of them are what are known as battle ready, inasmuch as they are properly made from carbon steel and actually work. They don't break when you hit things with them. When I bought this particular sword, the man at Southern Swords where I bought it said, "Why do you want a battle-ready Gladius?" And I said, "Well, it's really for a video prop, but I might join a reenactment society." And the man at Southern Swords said, "No, they will not let you within 5 miles of a battle reenactment society with that thing." And as my life these days is not exactly in the arena, I just use it for opening packages. The parts washer is now ready to go. I'm just having a quick look at the hinge. This is quite clever. It has a fusible link. It's soft soldered. So if your tank catches fire, if you use a flammable solvent, then the resultant heat from the fire will melt the fusible link on the hinge and the lid will slam shut, therefore extinguishing the fire. This is an accessory. It doesn't come with the parts washer, but it was very cheap and I thought I would buy one. All it is a piece of flexible rubber pipe that fits onto the existing output from the pump, and this delivers a constant flow of solvent to the head of the brush, which makes cleaning small parts much easier. A parts washer is no good without the solvent, so I bought this. It's Clarke solvent type parts washer fluid. You sort of have a choice of what kind of solvents you want to put in this tank. You can even buy water-based solvents, but I didn't want to buy any of that because I thought, well, water-based solvents and cast iron, that's not a good combination. It's no good if the parts come out less greasy and more rusty. As you've just seen, I tipped the contents of the solvent bottle into the tank. And now the pump's turned on, you can see there's a good pressure of solvent coming out of the pipe. The main reason that I bought this parts washer in the first place was to clean small locomotive and steam engine parts. So I'm going to start off by cleaning this, the front bogie from my 5-inch gauge Stirling single steam locomotive. Once it's been thoroughly cleaned in the parts washer tank, I'm going to dismantle this because I want to paint it. I'm generally very bad at reading instructions, but I saw this. It says, "Warning, this bag is not a toy." Another example, I think, of health and safety gone mad, but I'm sure some people do need telling. Should I put a sticker on my steam locomotive on the front which says, "Caution, hot"? No, I think I'll take my chances with that one. I speeded up the video for the cleaning process, otherwise the video would have been far too long. So what do I think of the Clarke parts washer? Well, I think it's very good. I mean, it does the job. It does what it says on the tin. It washes parts. You can get different size parts washers and they're really not very expensive. This was the cheapest one. And I had a couple of reasons why I bought this one. I didn't want anything too big because I don't have a lot of space in the workshop. So once I've finished cleaning the parts with this, I can direct the solvent pipe back into the container that the solvent came in. And then by switching on the pump, the solvent is pumped out of the tank back into the container. The pump doesn't take the liquid from the very bottom of the tank, that's probably so that any solid particles are not picked up, but by tilting the parts washer I got most of it out. And then it was a very simple job to lift the almost empty tank and put it under the bench in the outer part of my workshop. And it fits in the allocated space almost perfectly. That's it for this short review. Thanks for watching and I hope you found it useful.